Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions, and
Hey everyone, back with a hot live stream with my friend Snowdub. And first, I gotta give a big apology to Darth Lunga. You know, he does a lot for the community. He's helped me with one of my ideas, was the Stream Junkie show on Saturday nights. And this is, a lot of you know that I have problems with my memory and I mix things up all the time. And I did it again. And the intention of this live stream was to start right before Stream Junkie so we could all hop over and then give some eyes to Snow on his channel. He's probably going to have, I'm speaking for you, but you probably have a Ribbit and Bigot show later.
Yep.
Or some other plans. So that was the intention, but boy, did I F up, and I scheduled it right during the time. And the other thing that happened was Lunga was messaging me, and I wasn't seeing the message because for Stream Junkies, we have to watch shows so we could talk about it. So I was watching 2 episodes of Altered Carbon and 2 episodes of the Clone Wars. And I don't have Twitter on my phone, which is probably a mistake. I should probably but there's a reason I don't keep it on my phone, because I social media, you could get addicted to it, and I'll be checking
it's hard to stay off there.
I'll be checking it all the time. So I only have Twitter on my computer. So when I'm watching shows, I'm in the zone. I'm like trying to focus because I have a problem focusing one thing at once too. So my apologies first to any viewers looking for the Stream Junkies tonight. It might be messed up because of me. But we'll still try to have some fun. Snow recommended this video to me, and you know what? I like the dunk on the pool boy. I like the dunk on the pool boy, but I'm kind of jealous. You know why? Because someone does it better.
I know. It's good. It's almost too good.
Oh, yes, it is. But I you know what? Oh no, Phil Bixino, okay. Well, I've been keeping up with these Stream Junkies, and I've only been watching the episodes I'm supposed to. It's just I had double duty this week because last week I was out of town, so I watched 2 episodes of each. So it was like 3 hours worth of watching. All right, greetings, CJH. Stories by Harris. You haven't seen it at all? Okay. Whoa, Michael S. I just saw Stranger Things for the first time ever. I did it in 3 days, and I love the show. Do you like Stranger Things, Snow?
I do, actually. The first season was great. I mean, amazing, actually. It progressively got kind of, not as good as that first season.
I agree.
But yeah, still worth watching. Yeah.
Yeah. It's still a really good show.
Good definitely.
Max. It's the honest truth. I F up all the time. I try to be reliable, because that's the other thing about YouTubers. Kind of across the board, most YouTubers aren't very reliable. And I try to be, and I messed it up. And I was doing a lot of videos today, too. I was throwing heat every which direction. But those short videos I've been doing, they actually take 10 minutes for me to produce, besides making the thumbnail. I download the recording, and I release it live. And it's actually been helping me produce more content, because the live streams are fun and I get people involved, but they take up a lot of time. So this is a way for me to get more content out there, more hot takes.
I like it. I've been watching. You've been dropping hot videos all week long and keeping us entertained. So keep them coming, Max.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to yours too.
Well, the puppet's more of an artist, so it takes me a little longer to get a video out.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. But I feel bad because you invited me to be a part of that Ash versus the Evil Dead. I wish I would have taken you up on it, because I really want to get into that show, especially with content coming out slower now. That's a good time to catch up on previous stuff we watched.
Well, we just started season 2. So if you want to get caught up, now's a good time.
Okay, season 2. And what days do you do that? Or
Thursday night's been our normal night.
Thursday night. Okay. Maybe I could try. Try to get caught up where I'm at season 2, or I'll watch a recap of season 1 or something and get ready. Mr. Robot's another one that I watched the first season. It was really good, and I never went back to. Did you ever see Mr. Robot?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Very interesting show. It has Rami Malek. Do you like Queen? The band Queen?
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah.
He was the one that played Freddie Mercury in the recent movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. And he's in the new James Bond.
Oh.
He's one of the villains in the new James Bond. All right.
It's the Mad Dogs. The Mad Dogs are loose.
Where is she barking? She's barking outside. What
the
Mad
hell? Hounds.
She went outside to bark. We got to keep this train on. Oh no! Now she's get over here. Get over.
Mad Hound.
You're ruining the stream.
You know, Max, you sound just like Scorpion off of Mortal Kombat when you say, "Get over here."
Oh really? Get over here. Get over here.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Get over here. I have a Scorpion mask. Did you see that one?
I think so.
The reason I don't wear it much is hard as hell to talk out of. Right. I need to get a better one that's. Oh no, I messed up Maybe we should get started. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. Now, I did not watch this whole video yet, but this is the second in the series of what is it called? What does he call? Not Geeks Plus Gamers. He says Nerds Plus Players.
Yeah.
Callie, stop it. All right. Let's bring it on the stream. And I didn't watch this one yet, but what's it called? Brie Larson is still the worst.
Yeah, you covered this last week, I think, actually. And he made a video about it.
Oh, cool. Hey, Wookiee Supremacy. I did work on the thumbnail though. This is an amazing thumbnail, I have to admit. I could add more to that. I was gonna point to an arrow towards the pool boys below average. I was thinking about that. I was thinking to really spice it up.
I don't think Jeremy's that buff, but maybe he's been working out. I don't know.
Yeah. This is exactly the look on his face if he was working at a club where Brie Larson's laying out. He's like, oh yeah, he would not be saying that to Brie in person. Nope. You know, he loves to say they wouldn't talk to me like that in person. He would never. What would he do if he saw Brie in real life? What do you think?
Oh, probably ask for an autograph or a picture. A selfie. Yep.
I would, yeah. All right. All right, let's watch this video.
What's up, NP Nation? Jerry here once again, coming at you with another dumb, stupid, fucking pointless video. Taking a break from the typical KKK Kathleen Killedy nonsense over at Star Wars, and we're going to focus on Hollywood darling and female independent woman, Brie Larson. Our favorite girl is back at it again, this time doing a Nissan commercial because nothing screams independent woman like driving a car. I mean, these guys are so out of touch. It's ridiculous over in Hollywood. They just put out all this SJW liberal democratic propaganda.
The funny thing is, if he just did this without saying it's satirical and it's like, I'm being genuine, he might get more views than Geeks Plus Gamers.
Right, I know. Isn't that funny? That's crazy.
He said, no, this is how I really feel, instead of putting the spin on it that it's making fun of them. If he just went with this, he played the act, he'd be getting bigger views.
Sure.
Because he's dunking on the pool boy, this video series should have a lot more views. So go sub to Adam Rants Movies and his other one, Adam Olinger, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm going to put the link in the description. He needs more views for the series because remember the Jeremy and Geeks and Gamers Exposed videos? Remember that series?
Yeah.
I think he does it best.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Tell everybody in the chat that if you do go over there and leave a comment saying Max and Jolly sent you.
Oh yeah, we want him on the show.
Right.
Adam Adam, we need the best dunking on the pool boy. We need to talk to you, brother. We
Yeah,
need
definitely.
to talk to you, brother. Or at least get Jolly on your show for one of these Nerds Plus Players videos. I would tell when you go to Adam's video, say, hey, you need to bring Jolly on for next week's Nerds Plus Players. Right? We got to start. Can we start a petition for that?
Special guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
All right.
It's all to just lap it up. I looked over at the YouTube video on this, and the negative, the thumbs downs are just out of this world. The comments are hilarious. Basically saying like, why is she in this commercial? Shouldn't she be filming Captain Marvel 2? Like, just funny stuff like that. Anyway, I have a lot to say about this because there's absolutely no reason this needed to be longer than 10 seconds, but I'm going to milk it all the way out to 9 or 10 minutes because on this channel, we don't really have any actual tangible news to report on, so we're just going to milk the same four things over and over. Especially now. I just laugh at this point. It's like, when is Hollywood going to understand she's not a bankable employee? You know? Yeah, sure, she got lucky with Captain Marvel because it was...
She is bankable because of Nerds Plus Players or Geeks Plus Gamers. She's extremely bankable.
Right. Of course, they love her.
Teetering between two of the biggest Avengers movies ever. You know, they kind of needed to see the film. So that's not because of her. She's just a afterthought there. And yeah, sure, she won an Academy Award or an Oscar Award or whatever bullshit they pat on the back they give themselves for doing.
I've heard that argument
where she did give a powerful performance, but you know what, she's not even attractive. I'm not turned on by her. I'm just really not. And that's the honest to God's truth. Like, she pretends like she's all holier than thou.
I'm not turned on.
All I think is she'll never date me, so why do I give her the time of day?
You just said that.
Look at this. Look at that face. That's just not.
This is real. This is Jeremy in the pool house. Wait a second. That's Jeremy in the pool house for real. I'm no kidding. I think for sure. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Let me link the channel now. Hold on. I got to do that. I got to give him credit. If we're going to keep reacting to his vids, I got to do that.
Yeah. I actually, I dropped a link to the video in the chat right there.
Oh, you did. You're ahead of the game. All right, cool.
Got it.
All right. There it is. Go sub, go leave a like, say Max and Jolly sent you. And we need Jolly on next week's episodes of Nerds Plus Players.
For sure.
For real. I want to see that. All right.
Watch this commercial for Nissan in its entirety because that's where we're at now on the internet. We have to watch a commercial together and then comment on the commercial.
So do I.
20 seconds long and make a big deal about it. Okay,
I agree with that part.
I'm pushing play. The video's starting. She's getting in a car with this woman who has a job. She should just be thankful she has a job. Can we just get that out of the way? Okay, and the boss is giving her a hard time, kind of, I guess, but really he's just being her boss. She should just respect and listen to him because he's a man and he's in charge, of course. I'm surprised they didn't make her the boss in the commercial. But then again, I guess that wouldn't really fit the narrative.
The narrative.
What Bree's trying to accomplish, which is to stand up to the evil white man and the corporate Republicans who run everything. Like, it's just fucking bullshit, you know? It's just absurd. And I will edgelord the shit out of this if I have to. Come across. All right, they're driving in a car. She's showcasing the braking capabilities and all the things in the car. But you'll notice there's this underlining level of just this misogyny they're trying to push. Like, oh, look, the car doesn't take no for an answer. The car stands up for itself. You know, it's just this really like on the nose, bashed over your head messaging of stand up for yourself and don't take any guff from anybody. You know, it's just like, is that the message we want to send to women and our kids, our girls?
Yeah,
like
stand
up for yourself and be empowered and emboldened.
No compromises.
It's ridiculous.
Don't compromise for
I'd
the
much
pool
rather
boy.
watch a commercial of a guy banging a chick and smoking a cigarette and drinking a scotch.
Although I
it's like,
gotta be real. I think some on the panel might like to see that too more.
Right.
No offense to Brie, but yeah, we like those commercials too, right?
Well, for sure. Yeah, I'm not complaining.
No, not complaining.
Right.
Yeah, for God's sakes, it's a Nissan commercial. Dude, Well, Brian, you know that he's making fun of Jeremy. He's not actually like Jeremy. He's not.
Yeah, he's pretending to be Jeremy.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he would be more. You got to give him credit. If he knows the game, he could play the game and get bigger.
Right.
The way he delivers this stuff, if he just went with the status quo like most do on this YouTube game, and it was actually, I'm like, no, this is how I feel.
Right.
Without the satire spin, and just went with it, he would be very successful.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I want to buy that alcohol. I want to buy that. That's a cool commercial. That speaks to me. You know, but freaking Brie Larson's trying to flip the script here and make a name for herself as this strong female lead, and it sickens me to my core, to my very core. I'm definitely going to stay on this too. I plan on pumping out at least 20 more videos just on this Nissan commercial and everything surrounding it. She also did kind of a behind the scenes of the video, which we're going to watch and comment on. And then once that well is run dry for the week, we'll go back into, Jar Jar Abrams and Ruin Johnson and Kathleen Killedy and all that stuff. And I just have to say this too, because it's really starting to piss me off that Brie, the Messiah herself, is coming out and saying, like, look, I'm here for all women. I support all women. But do you really, Brie Larson? Do you really support all women? I don't think that's true. What about the Trump supporters? What about the ladies that voted for Trump? Because he's a great guy and he gets a lot of things done, mission accomplished sort of things, making America great again. He did, by the way.
His
stock's looking pretty good. As I filmed this 4 days ago, my stocks are looking really good right now. My 401k is looking real sharp. But do you think that Brie Larson honestly gives a shit? Gives a fuck about MAGA supporters?
There's this K&80 coming out.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, she hasn't said that, but it has nothing to do with this commercial, but I'm going to make it political because that's what I do here. And yeah, I'm just going to go on a limb and say, fuck you, Brie Larson. You attack us. You attack the Trump guys. There is no one on this planet that is more detestable, that I can't stand more.
Oh, I could think of a few.
Me too.
Than this fugly woman that goes out and makes these movies and makes these little speeches to her echo chamber. She's the most vile, hate-filled person I know. And to go after Trump supporters, Trump, a man of pure blood and value and talent, who's done nothing but good for this country and the people, and has definitely not brought everything down to the lowest common denominator. No, fuck you, Brie Larson.
Oh, he's going after everyone.
Fuck you, Brie Larson. I would love to fuck you, Brie Larson. God, I'd love to. But I never will. So we're just going to keep making these videos about how much we hate her. And that'll be that. I haven't seen Wonder Woman 2. Obviously, it's not out yet, but I can tell just from the trailer alone that they are doing everything right, the opposite of what Brie.
I'm going to make my own video about how AJWs, asshole justice warriors, justice for asshole, and how Jeremy is one of the biggest one, love to pit Gal Gadot against Brie. I like them both. And Joel, I didn't start out a Brie fan.
Me neither. Definitely not. I used to throw up every time I heard her name, but I finally got past that. So we're making progress.
Right. Yeah. But the way she triggers these fools, that's why I like her.
Right. She's feisty.
Yeah, Oksana. He's dunking on the pool boy. This is the issue I'm having with doing this reaction. People think he's being genuine, like Jeremy.
Right.
No, he's dunking on the pool boy. This is he nerds plus players is a play on geeks plus gamers.
Right.
He is totally dunking on Jeremy.
Right.
No, I did not. But we're gonna end this soon, and go check out Snowdub tonight. Is it gonna be on your channel?
It's on K-Log's channel tonight.
Oh, K-Log's channel. Yeah.
And we got Shaney coming back too, so that's pretty exciting.
Oh boy, there's so many options with Shaney of what he could bring to the show tonight. Like you do. I
think he actually just put some up on Twitter where everybody can vote on who he's going to be tonight, and I think Skeletor is in the lead. So might check that out and go vote. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm apologizing to Lunga on the Discord because I messed it up. I was really looking forward to Stream Junkies tonight. All right. Where's Bashti? That's the other thing. People are dealing with real life. I think she's trying to get some supplies, which we unfortunately is a real situation. We have to venture out every once in a while to get stuff.
Right.
And that takes longer than expected. It's not like life used to be. But let's get back to some fun.
Brie Larson and her movements doing. Wonder Woman doesn't look like it has any sort of underlining agenda or some sort of a message of hope for girls or anything stupid like that. It's just it respects men, it respects women. It's just a movie for everybody in all ages. And I think the biggest takeaway from that, just from the trailers alone, is I can absolutely still masturbate to Wonder Woman in her outfit. She still looks hot. 3 o'clock rolls around. My wife's passed out from prescription meds. I can go and do my thing and not feel guilty about it. It's honestly almost impossible for me to do that.
Is there a reason he's in the pool house? I just was throwing that out there. That's all. Is there a reason he's in the pool house? I'm just kidding. I'm fucking on it too. I know he spends all his time in the pool house.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's not in there. I don't know. He's got a roll-out bed there because
right. Hide a bed.
Are you talking about Brie? Just stay in the pool house. Come out. All right.
Because the outfit's so terrible. I have tried. I have succeeded, but it takes a lot.
No.
Usually I have to go to Google Images, bring up some other photos of Brie Larson unrelated to the film itself. And that, to me, is just disgusting. All right, nerds and whatever the fucking stupid channel's called. Thanks for watching the video. Tune in later today where another insult will come on and rattle off a bunch of insults and Hollywood insidery nonsense that he doesn't know anything about, pretend it's fact, cite absolutely nothing but maybe a random tweet from someone that has no relevance in the media space, and we will run with that news as if it's fact. Make sure to subscribe and do Patreon and do all that stuff so we can keep this movement going.
What movement? What movement? There is no. This is the movement just to anti everything. Everything. They're struggling now.
Well, yeah. All the entertainment shut down.
Yeah. There's hey, did you catch Ford v Ferrari? Yeah.
I did.
Oh,
yeah, it was really good.
That movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
I'm gonna do a review on it soon because I bought the Steelbook. Well, after this, since the other show is not happening, we'll do a little bit of a catch up.
Okay.
All right. All right. Let me check. Okay. All right. I was just reading a private message. Sorry. All right. Let's just finish this. I'll catch you up on some of the stuff happening because there's still stuff to talk about.
I hate liberal movies movement. I don't know. We're figuring it out. It doesn't matter. As long as we keep churning out videos with low quality and absolutely no care in the world, we're good to go.
Oh, boy. Oh, I can't wait till next episode. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He keeps them coming. And, I've been a fan of this guy for quite a while, maybe over a year, maybe 2. And so he just started doing this recently. But he did make one video a while back where he was just kind of, upset that, he was trying to make something cool, funny, creative. And his, algorithm was getting, bogged down by all these hate bait click videos that he was seeing. Yeah. So this is kind of his jab back at that. And I love it.
Well, to be real, it's hard to come out with other content if you don't fit with this, because on the YouTube, how it works is recommended similar content with similar tags. They control the algorithm, the hate spammers.
Right.
And because they don't just make one video on it, you can have one decent video on the same topic, a better take.
Yeah.
On YouTube rewards the one that creates the most content on it and just spams shit.
Exactly.
Spams it constantly. So can you be successful without being quality? Yes. Unfortunately, the way YouTube is set up, the people that spam stuff don't really have respect for other creators, just constantly want to control the algo with the amount of content that's the same damn thing. And then all your followers do the same damn video with the same damn talking points.
Cookie cutter cutouts. Yep.
Yes. So it's hard to fight against. It's much easier to go with the status quo and then kiss the top A.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't
not,
do it, Max.
no,
I
me,
just I like making original content better. It's just
right,
more fun.
right. So I don't know if you've caught all this other stuff. I still have some images saved here besides this, which I got to make it better. I got to make some more jokes in there.
Yeah.
All right, so there was talk about Wonder Woman 84 going VOD. They have decided to keep it as a theatrical release early June if it keeps that date. Hopefully things are under control. I mean, we're all praying for things to be under control by then. We don't want to.
Right.
The other thing is, it is getting serious out there. Yes, the news media does go crazy on stuff, and honestly, to keep a good mental health, you gotta unplug from the news media on both sides of the spectrum and just be safe. Follow what the CDC is recommending, but unfortunately, it's not just older people that are passing away from this. It's real concern.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, one of the ones that a 34-year-old that went to Disney Orlando earlier this month has already passed away.
I know.
That's serious.
It is. I was telling my chat the other night that the best thing to do right now is, dust off your old video game collection or your old movies, that you haven't watched in a while, and have your own little marathon of me. I'm retro, so I got like PlayStation 2, 3, 4, and I can go back and play all my old PlayStation 2, 1 games and stuff, and so that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, me too, Snow. I have a modded original Xbox.
Nice.
Which I have most of the original Xbox games in storage. But the person I bought it off of put all of them on the hard drive. It's an upgraded hard drive. And then a bunch of emulators for old arcade machine games like the Punisher arcade,
cool.
Turtles. Oh man, it's amazing. I love it.
I got what is it? The mini Super Nintendo came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I modded that, and I got like over 100 games on it now.
Oh, you know how to mod?
Yeah. I uploaded a bunch of Super Nintendo games to it. Yeah.
Ooh, we gotta talk later.
Okay.
I might get one. I might get one of those. You can get them reasonably priced now. I'll send it your way or something.
Oh, sure.
All right.
It's real easy to do. Real easy.
All right.
I'll let you.
Well, this is the other thing. Have you heard about Ahsoka Tano? Or wait, sorry. Here. Have you heard? Have you heard the recent news? Oh, you haven't heard it yet.
Dawson's gonna play her or something, right?
Rosario Dawson. Yeah.
Right. Now, is she in the Mando? Is she gonna be in the Mando?
Yes. If the reports are true, and it wasn't just the typical rumor mill websites, it was I think Variety or even commented on it that she is going to have a part, maybe towards the end, maybe a cameo for season 2 of The Mandalorian. This is not the actual leak. This is someone did this on the internet. But she looks good. Even they don't really have to. I don't know if I should say this or not because I don't want people to take it the wrong way. But they don't really even need to paint her face this color. I think it could work with her natural skin tone and then just the markings.
Right.
I love her. I love her in her career. And did you see Zombieland 2?
Yes, I saw her in that.
Oh, I really liked her in that. I really liked her.
I like her just about everything I've seen. I didn't really notice her much until Clerks 2.
Oh, yeah.
Then she kind of popped out for me. I really started digging her. And then what was that other one? Death Proof, the Tarantino flick.
I didn't see that one.
Good. Yeah, check that one out.
Yeah,
you'll like it. That's a strong female lead type of movie that's really good. So you know how they always complain about those kind of movies. Well, that one was pretty awesome. You're gonna have to check that out if you haven't seen it. Death Proof stars Kurt Russell.
Yeah, I definitely want to see it now. I didn't know that. I missed
Yeah.
that one. I missed that
No,
one.
you got to see it then, Max. It's good.
Oh,
It's got
all
a
right.
great wait for the ending. It's amazing.
Death Proof. All right. Oh,
It's got
hold
a great
on.
ending. Great ending.
So I like to do theories and speculation. I think the future of Lucasfilm, maybe they're using Deborah Chow. Maybe they delayed Obi-Wan because in the leak, it's a supposed leak. I think they do this stuff on purpose.
Right.
I mean, it came out right around the time where Ahsoka's back on the Clone Wars, and when Disney needs some positive press because the stocks are going down because of world conditions right now. So I think the leaks are easy press to get, and then you can comment on it later. So you get twice the coverage is when you
Right.
officially announce it. Ooh, a leak! They don't want you to. It's all most. I'm not saying everything is planned, but most things that come out leaks are absolutely planned. So maybe a Mandoverse if they do, because they also said she could be in the series and feature films. So imagine this: if you want to get Disney, if Disney wants to get Star Wars back on track and wants a slam dunk in the movie theaters, if she is already on the Mando season 2, after season 2, maybe like a cliffhanger or something that leads to a feature film in 2022,
Sure.
and then Obi-Wan 2 all in the same movie. Can you imagine?
That'd
Now
be pretty dope.
I'm really maybe I'm reaching too far on that rumor,
Maybe a
but
little bit.
can you imagine though? I mean, I would try it.
I think that would be pretty wise, but I still think they should do a Obi-Wan series as well.
Yeah.
And then that way, they blend together into a movie. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, they could kick it all off. A Mandoverse.
Sure.
A
Yep, I like
Manverse.
Manverse, yeah.
All right. Let me see. What else, if I have something else here? Oh, tomorrow, which is cool, Snow. I'm not sure if you watch Grey Council much, but if you decide to, tomorrow would be a good time to tune in because Lunga snapped a great interview with Dominic Pace, who played this in the left hand corner of this image. It's harder to see. He played this bounty hunter in Mandalorian.
Oh, cool.
So he's got an exclusive interview. I might be on the show if he's not too mad at me. And that's a great. See, this is the benefit. I'll be real with us, Jolly. Me and you are very unique. I'm a masked man on the internet. You bring the puppet chaos. So it's not as easy for us to get interviews, but that's a good
No.
because people are like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe in the future, yeah. But this is great. I'm very looking forward to this.
Well, people just don't know how cool we are yet, Max, but they're figuring it out slowly but surely.
Sure. All right. Oh, the other thing I was going to comment on, I still do not watch The Rise of Skywalker. I am going to do a live reaction, hopefully, on Lewis's channel within the next week. But he gave me a digital code, so I actually own it now.
Nice.
I still didn't pay for it, and I didn't pirate it, but I own it digitally.
Right.
I still didn't watch it because one of my viewers wants me to have a live reaction my first viewing, so I'm holding off. But I have been watching a little bit of the special features, and this was just a great moment. I only got into a little bit of the special features. You don't really have to buy the Blu-ray. You could look up. Man, I'm forgetting her name. Carrie Fisher's daughter now. And
yeah.
I forget her name now. Oh, I have problems with my memory.
Lori something. I don't know. I smoke a lot of weed, so yeah.
I think we're under the same problems then. But the point of this is, it was such a great moment for her to say she was so happy, and she's saying, my mom would be so happy with this production that is putting a strong focus on her character in this movie, even though she's not here. She'd be so proud. And it was, and seemed so genuine when she was doing it. And she seemed happy to be on set to carry her mother's legacy. And that really touched me. That was like a great moment, even though I'm not like a huge fan of the sequel trilogy. To see people that are happy to be on set and the legacy of Carrie, she doesn't have a huge part
Right.
in the film. Oh, yeah, Billy Lord.
Billy Lord. There it is. There it is.
And wow, as she's getting older, look at that smile. It really reminds me of Carrie. I'm looking forward just to see her part in the film too when I finally watch it. I didn't catch it yet.
Oh no, I remember when I did my review on it that, like I said, there's good, there's bad, there's ugly, but there's something for everybody in there. So I mean, even if you're an absolute hater, there's still going to be a moment or two where you're going to smile. For me, it was Lando. Lando really did it for me in the movie. I was so happy to see him back. I wish his role was a little bit bigger, but it was still important, and it was magic, man. I really felt that magic that I hadn't felt since Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back. Seeing him on the big screen and hugging it out with Chewie, it was pretty cool. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing Lando too. I hope I don't remember the spoilers. I hope he has an important role, like he's not just there to be there. I'm hoping.
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
he does.
Okay. All right. And what else do we got? And then we'll end the show because you got a busy night too. You're probably taking care of the Snow Kid or Snow family or collabing.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah, I got the Snow Kid. I got Dobermans running around the house. It's chaos over here. But we're holding it down. I just use a cattle prod and zap them once in a while.
You should do a Jolly in Dobermans in quarantine video.
Oh man, I don't know if they'll stay still long enough. Camera will probably get knocked over.
Have they seen you, Jolly? Do they are the Dobermans good with you?
Yeah, they just sniff. They just kind of smell me and move on. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. Okay, here's the other thing. We all love the silver screen. Oh, you commented on my video on this, I think. That's a wrap on Cinemark. There's such small margins of profit for movies that once this is over and the VOD, they are making a strong run for VOD. And I want to see this movie. What was this movie called? Vin Diesel.
Blood Rain or Blood something. Bloodshot. Something. Blood something.
Yeah, it's based on a comic. I really want to see it. You know what? When I saw the trailer for this, I know it's based on a comic, but I'm like, man, they should have went with Vin for the next Terminator.
Yeah, Bloodshot. That's what it's called. I don't know. I didn't read the comic. I know it was like a variant comic, I believe. So it's not your normal comic like Marvel DC. But I do know it was pretty extreme as far as like graphic and violent. So I'm curious if they kept that kind of premise in the movie.
I want to see it real bad. I think I might just get it the first day it's released. Although it's probably gonna be $20 or something.
Daddy says it looks stupid.
Oh, he's here. I gotta have some fun, Longa. I gotta watch some while I'm in quarantine. Are you stuck in the house too, Jolly?
Yeah, okay. But I'm always stuck in the house or in a closet.
See, my work is deemed essential, so they're not closing down, even though I'm near affected areas. So I have to go to work every day.
Oh no, I'm still working. Arizona hasn't like completely shut stuff down.
Okay.
Not like California or Washington State or New York. Those are the hot states right now.
Okay.
But hey, I got something for Daddy here. Hey, Daddy, you're number one.
Oh no. He's gonna be like, hands up, I'm coming on. Oh no.
Just messing with him. Just messing with you, Daddy.
Oh, Lunga, we were giving you props. We're telling everyone about Dominic Pace tomorrow. We're all looking forward to it. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what he says.
Yeah, right. That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. No, I try to watch as much as I can. It's tough for me to watch streams, Max, because believe it or not, I've been really busy with work. It hasn't slowed down for me yet. And I used to be part-time, but I went full-time and it turned into overtime. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
So it's just tough to get time to do anything but, an occasional stream like this. And, God, I can't even do videos very often anymore because a puppet's got to go to the salon and get my hair did before I do videos. So there's a lot of work.
Yeah.
All right.
And the last thing I'll end on is we got to think about how this affects. I love Arnie. I love George. Man, was that a great video he released with it? I didn't know he had donkeys and miniature horses. He was feeding them carrots. That reminds me of two people in my family that I lost recently. My father-in-law and my grandfather. They love to feed their animals, and my father-in-law loved to feed our dogs carrots.
Rest in peace, mad grandpa.
Yeah. But that touched my heart. That's what we got to think about. There's logically we have to leave the house sometime, but when you make decisions, just think about the older folks or those that everyone has someone in the family that's older or that has some health issues. Just think about them. That's the reality. But pay attention to your local news and keep up to current events that's going on in your local neighborhood. And that's what we need to do. Just focus on where you're at and your neighbors and the people that are directly around you, and just take care of each other. But of course, keep your distance as well, and just be safe. It's really common sense. That's all you need. Yeah. And they are working on it. Like there's smart people working on it. They can't announce everything. I'm sure they're working on it. This is not good for the economy. They want this fixed.
Exactly.
So hopefully there's some. Hey, if you're for or against Trump, he said they're working on it and they're trying different medicines. So you got to take him on his word that they're working on it. So maybe we just do our part. We do our part. Well, the people that know what they're doing try to figure something out.
And Max, a lot of people know me and know I support Trump, and and this is not this ain't a time for me to try and push my political viewpoints at all. I just want to say, this is just a time where we need to all stand behind him and support him, because he is trying to help all of us. This is not a time to be, just throwing trash at him and trying to just, make up stuff that it's just irrelevant right now. We need to have positive thoughts and try to just make sure the American people stay safe.
I love that point, Charlie. That was great. I love that.
Thanks, Max.
Yeah, that's.
I'd do it if it was Obama too. Any president right now, we got to support him.
Yeah, we need to come together, not divide each other more. Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
All right. Here's Daddy.
No.
What up? Hold on a second.
Oh no.
There we go. What's up?
I'm in a Max and Daddy sandwich.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No one wants that.
Nobody wants a fuzzy blue filling.
That's some thin meat in the middle there.
Oh no!
Oh, you didn't say that last night, Daddy.
What's up, Snow? How you doing?
What's going down?
Same old shit.
I like that sentiment that Jolly just said. Whether you're for him or against him, he's trying to. We got to try to.
I agree. I heard it right before I muted my phone. Yeah, no, I agree. I don't get into politics. I'll say I'm not a Trump fan. I did vote for him last time. But I'm not a fan of what he's been doing not lately, but just in general. But as far as what's going on here, dude, I mean, people are just trying to survive, and it's a bad time for everybody, and division is not going to help anybody.
Right.
Exactly.
And people are working on it.
Put the shit aside. I mean, to be fair, even in the government, if you notice, the media is the media, but even in the government, they've been kind of actually working together for once.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? The Pelosi's and they've been working with him, and he's been working with them. So, dude, right now, put the shit aside.
If he's trying, put it aside. Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's all. That's it.
Yep.
But since we didn't do Stream Junkies, Max, I was gonna do I might as well put all the news section I put all the work in today. I might as well do it here.
Wait, what?
Well, no. Yeah. I mean, you can if you want, but I was hoping we could do a special episode tomorrow or something if you're up for it. Or...
Hey, my news section is only a minute long, dude.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you could do it.
It's my little quick rundown.
All right. Sure.
Just to share it, you got to put all me on the screen to do it.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hang on.
There you go.
All right.
All you.
Real quick, just to make sure, I want to make sure you tell me. Let me know. I'll start it and I'll stop it and make sure that you hear it.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on a second. Then let me restart it then again, and then we will go back into it because I got that kind of stuff timed, so I have to like actually time it with my wording. Okay, here we go. Oh, I missed it. One second. I lost my notes. I know I'm fumbling
That's
here
all
right now.
That's
but
all right.
good.
That's all right.
Usually I have this all set before we go.
I threw you off your game today. I know.
I got it here somewhere. 1 second. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. All right, many film studios are releasing their newest movies on VOD or streaming platforms early due to the health crisis rocking the world. Governments have given the order for businesses like movie theaters to shut down and to also issue stay-at-home orders for the public. Given the rapidly evolving changes to people's lives, many studios feel now it's time to provide these options at home. As we talked about last week, Disney released The Rise of Skywalker early for digital download, as well as Frozen 2 on Disney+. Some of the more notable releases and announcements are as follows. Like Max said, Sony Pictures will release Vin Diesel's film Bloodshot on VOD months early on March 24th. Warner Brothers' girl-powered suicide spin-off Birds of Prey will release on VOD on March 24th as well. Universal Pictures has released Blumhouse Productions' The Hunt on VOD on March 20th, as well as The Invisible Man. And Disney released the animated film Onward in theaters on March 6th and released it early on VOD on March 20th. The animated Paramount Pictures film Sonic the Hedgehog will release on VOD on March 13th, a month and a half after it hits theaters.
Nice
That's
work.
That's a little news rundown. You could take me off the screen now. You could bring all of us back in.
All right, I liked it. Honestly, Lunga, with as much work you do in that little segment, you should do it separate too, and then just release that on the Stream Junkies, and that does good in the algorithm. A short video like that.
But it's only a minute. You gotta have at least like 3. You gotta it's gotta be at least like 3 minutes to count.
It counts with the views. Those type of videos get views quick.
Yeah, they do actually. Yeah, little news clips.
I need a little puppet love for that clip.
A reach around or a back kiss?
You can at least flip me off.
Oh. Oh, well. I already did once. I'll say you're number one this time. Okay, you're number one.
Oh, it's an actual number one.
Actual number one. Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of stuff's coming out. It's all gonna be good. It's all gonna be a lot of stuff's coming on VOD and a lot of stuff's releasing early.
Are you up for Bloodshot? Do you want to do a review of that?
No.
Oh, that's right. You don't like it.
It looks like it sucks. Major dong. And not only does it look like it sucks, Vin Diesel sucks as well. The last good thing I've seen Vin Diesel in is when he's when he did Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick. That's like the last role I really liked Vin Diesel.
What do you think of my thumbnail?
Dead sexy.
I don't know if Jeremy's gonna get that ripped making videos.
That's what I said.
Did you?
Yeah. I said I don't think he's that buff, Max.
Not even close. Not even close.
But if he saw Brie laying there sunbathing at a club,
he'd be just
that
as
would be his
limp as the
face.
picture.
He'd be trying to flex. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be sucking it in. He'd definitely be sucking it in. Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't like me very much right now. So.
No. Oh, you neither. Oh, yeah. It's tough to get along with that guy. You know.
I got unfollowed again.
Join the club, Max. Join the club.
With me, it's like I retweeted one thing that he said, and it's these guys are losers. They're jealous and
Right.
and they're SJWs and they're obsessed. I'm like, bruh, I retweeted one fucking tweet. And it's like the point I was making is just this. It's like, aren't you the one running around telling people you can't take a joke? You get all worked up, you all get hurt, your feelings get hurt, or whatever. And I'm the asshole on Twitter. And then the moment someone criticizes you, it's rewind.
Yeah.
Believe me, Longo. Me and Snow know.
Oh yeah.
I think
right.
Snow was the first one to be ghosted by him.
Yeah. It's
Right.
You know, if he has a channel, he's considered, and especially with the way he talks about how we win and all shit, he's considered alternative media. If you want to criticize media, you need to take criticism as media.
Exactly.
Okay. People criticize the fuck out of me. I'm not going to sit here and cry about it. It's whatever. You know what I mean?
Just because we disagree with you, it doesn't mean we're your enemy. And you gotta like point us at, you make it sound like we're, the Nazis or whatever.
No. Well, we're the anti-fandom menace.
I'm giving you a real moment right now. Out of all of us, the one that's the dumbest is ghosting Snow Dub and Jolly, because he is friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not to like collab or anything at this point. At this point, just shows you how spiteful this guy is.
Right.
Yeah, he seems the nice guy on his videos.
Because unless you agree with him 100% and everything you say doesn't hurt his monetization, unless you do that, you're no use to him. Okay.
Pretty much.
You have to be a stan. You have to be 100% stan, promote everything he does, agree with everything he says. Otherwise, you're useless.
Everybody loves Snow Dub. So everybody. No, I hate in the community. I haven't met one person that says, "Oh, Snow Dub." Nah.
Right. I hate everybody. I hate everybody. If I can get along with Snow,
that's a good sign. Yeah, exactly.
I'm being real here. You guys, you viewers in the chat, see, here's Irish. She came from the Fandom Menace.
Right?
How could anyone? Right.
Yeah, it's all bullshit. Listen, when Snow was on with B level that time, and I was on with B level, afterwards they were all sucking my dick. Oh, Daddy's this, he's that, he's this, he's that. And then the moment I criticized them, oh, he's an SJW. Bitch, did you suddenly forget what happened last week?
Right. Funny how that works.
No, man, I counter stupidity. I don't counter your political alignment. Okay, if you're saying something stupid, you're saying something stupid. I don't care if you're red or blue or fucking purple, whatever the case is in the middle of politics or leanings, whatever. If you say something stupid, I'm going to call you out
or pool boy. We don't disagree.
Exactly.
Yeah. He should be the pool boy because he says Brie Larson's name more than I say my girlfriend's name.
Serious. My wife, I made like 4 videos, 3 or 4 about Brie at that time period, and she's like, she was questioning me, she's like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, okay, that's not the only reason I stopped, but I was like, you're right, this is stupid. There's a reason he's in the pool house. I'm telling you. All right.
Well, Max, I should probably go. I gotta get.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Hey, go check out Snow Dub. Go check out K-Log. They're bringing the heat. Man, if you want a good time and oh no.
What happened?
I don't know what that he's up to. He's got Knuckles on.
Who?
Sonic and Knuckles.
This is the way. You do not know the way. This is the way.
Okay.
This is the way. Okay. This is the way. This is the way to win. Not to talk shit about people and not be able to take shit back. This is the way. Like me or not. Like Snow Dub or not. I'm looking the wrong way. Either way. This is the way.
Okay. I don't know if that's how Knuckles sounds.
It's Ugandan Knuckles. Have you not seen?
Oh no! What the hell? What the hell?
It was a big meme. You don't remember Ugandan Knuckles?
No.
It was all in VR chat. People were making these little Ugandan Knuckles, and they were chasing around girls, and they're saying, "You are the queen. This is the way. This is the way." It was based off of this movie, Ugandan movie that this director made, and it was lines from that movie.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, and they made these little short, stout Knuckles that were running around VR chat screaming, "This is the way, this is the way," and people were getting angry, saying it was racist. And the director of the movie, a black guy from Uganda, said, "I think that shit's funny."
Okay.
So it was,
Oh yeah, now I think my wife does VR. She was telling me something about that. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Snow.
Yo.
You said you're busy, so we might have keep long on for a little bit after. Go check out the Ribbit and Bigot show tonight. If you really want to get your minds off this chaos, go watch the Puppet Chaos.
Yeah, check it out. It's on K-Log's channel tonight, 9 p.m. West Coast. And check out Shaneology, his Twitter. He just put up one of those posts that you vote on, and vote for which character you want him to play tonight. And whichever one wins, that's who he's going to be.
Yeah, Lunga, have you ever watched it when Shaney's on? Do you know Shaney Entertaining? No. Oh, he does so many impersonations. He does Dr. Evil, Austin
really
Powers.
Good.
Oh, cool.
Terminator, Skeletor. God, the list goes on and on. He can do them all. Luigi. So he gave you a few options.
He's a jackass of a Mickey. Man.
Yeah, mean Mickey. Mean.
Oh, I think I've seen he's one who was Mickey. I think I've seen one Mickey.
Yes.
Mickey was on there. Yeah,
that's him.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. But we're bringing him back. He's been kind of on hiatus for a few weeks, so it's good to have him back on the Cotton Connection and back on the Ribbit and Bigot show. So yeah, come check us out. Hang out with us.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming on, Snow. That was a great recommendation.
Yeah,
sure.
And Santa's still waiting for an invitation to be on the show. He's been waiting for a while. Santa's not.
I'll talk to my people.
Santa's starting to feel a little snubbed, like he's on the blacklist.
It's not all up to me. I'm only 1/3 of the vote. I'm only 1/3 of the vote. You got to talk to the Ribbit and the Blonde too, because they're the other 2/3. You can get them on track, and then we'll get you on. Sound like a plan there, Santa?
Yeah. He says talk to his people.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right, bye, Snow. Thanks. All right. We might as well share, because I have seen your messages. The Sci-Fi Dragon. He's done another video. We might just watch it. Sci-Fi Dragon, get you some subs. And hopefully, if it's a shorter video, I'll put that out there. Because he's come back to YouTube. It's been a while, and I'm looking forward to see what he has to say. And I didn't see that you. The problem is notifications for YouTube are not working now.
Yeah, they're real shitty right now.
Even though I was going hard on.
I want to know how your stream isn't taken down, and Fanime Friends was taken down twice by YouTube last night. I don't get it.
Well, maybe I shouldn't show it, Sci-Fi Dragon, because it's got the Bud Light virus right in the thumbnail. I don't know.
Maybe because we use the Q word. Maybe that's why they took it down. I'm not sure.
But here's what I will do. I will say I'll watch it later after the stream for sure. And then I'm going to link your channel right now and tell everyone, go check it out. Go sub to the Sci-Fi Dragon. He's giving an update, and I can't wait to hear what it is. The problem is if you go an hour long and then you do something that gets you in trouble right at the end, it gets the whole stream messed up.
CNN is putting out news that's going to scare everybody.
What is Santa doing?
So I said CNN is putting out news that's going to scare everybody.
Oh no, that's not good.
The headline was where was it?
Use Bud Light.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna use the word. Boy.
Oh look, she's waiting to play.
She's all happy.
She brought her. This is what's left of her bone in quarantine. It was a big bone.
Yeah, but they're basically saying Bud Light virus can throw the world economy into not a recession but a depression.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying, and that was the thing I was most worried about. Not the death factor of what they were worried about, but it was the other stuff. But yeah, it's messed up times right now, man. It's messed up times. Well, I mean, people in the world have been through worse. it's not going to be easy, but we'll
Yeah, I
survive.
was trying to pay down credit cards and stuff before us, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, now I'm just like, just be happy to be alive and have friends.
Man, all the bills and everything for me is like, I'm ready to tell everybody, like, hey, stick it for right now. Sorry.
Right. Just
You know what I
be,
mean?
just
I
count,
know,
count your
like,
blessings.
yeah,
That's
like
all.
I know I'm paying payments every month on student loans for my son. The loan I had to take out for him, but I did see something where they said that they are suspending. You can suspend student loan payments during this, so I'm gonna have to do that. I know a lot of the utilities said they're going to have at least no late fees, no late fees or disconnections for a while. So it's like whatever, I'll talk to my credit card, see what they have to say.
Yeah. I know the feeling. I know the
Yeah.
feeling. Hey, Star Wars Rogue, you just got here.
Hey.
So tomorrow is for sure having Dominic Pace so far.
Yeah. Last I talked to him, he said he's all good for it. And I mean, it's not like, random stuff just like over Twitter on, like DMs. We've DMs. So
Now to make sure I got it right, 4 p.m. Eastern time. That's the one I
yes. Yes. 3
3
p.m.
Central, 4 p.m.
4 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. And I'm going to have to be real careful because I don't want that stream taken down by YouTube for any stupid reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dominic Pace is supposed to be on.
Are you going solo with the interview or what are you?
Yeah, I'm going to at least, I'll talk to him a little bit beforehand, but at least for the interview, I'm going to go solo.
Okay.
Now,
I'll be in the chat for a mod.
Yeah. I mean, once we get the, at least the interview or whatever questions I have for him out of the way, as long as he's okay with other people coming in, then yeah, I'll definitely bring you in and let other people come in too. I mean, I've seen him on other shows, so I think, and he has his own YouTube channel too. It's small. It's like a couple hundred people.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. So I think he's okay with it. I don't think it'd be a problem. But just for it, at the beginning, at least, it's more about me. It's just easier for me if it's an interview kind of stuff. It's easier for me to ask questions one-on-one than have other people, in there. It's like distracting. But once we get through that part, then if he's fine with it, yeah, I'll bring other people into the stream to chat with him and all of us chat and nerd out because from everything I've seen, he's a Star Wars fan too. I mean, it's not just he was in it as an actor; he's a Star Wars fan. So, maybe get some good conversation, and he's been on other shows too. So it's not like he's a novice with this.
I was all hyped to talk about Ultra Carbon because I had to watch 2 episodes in a row. The third and fourth episode are really good.
I told you. Remember I told you it got better?
Yeah. And then I also watched 2 episodes of Clone Wars today. I was happy to see Ahsoka back. The episode was okay for me though. After the beginning, beginning was just like right at the big Clone Wars movie era. In that sequence with the bike, I loved.
A lot of those these 3-4 episode arcs when they do it, the first one's always kind of slow. You know what I mean? Because they got to set up the characters. That's the whole point. You know what I mean? They have to set up these characters of Trace and what's her sister's name? Rosa or
I forgot
her sister's name. But they got to set up the characters. So they got to get you to know them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why that's why it's a little bit slower. But it was still cool to see. It's cool to see Ahsoka. People are already freaking out. I hear people seeing comments. I liked it as long as they don't end up making them lesbians. It's like
they probably will.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you love Ahsoka, do you love Ahsoka because you think she's straight?
Right.
Why does that change your perception?
And there's not canon for that yet either.
Exactly.
So it's not changing. It's not changing. Right. If you're a Jedi Padawan, you're not really supposed to have attachment. So she leaves the Jedi Order, and then she just finds out what she is. Yeah, that is not changing canon. We should do a video on that.
And the other thing people keep forgetting, and Jedi Wander, he made a comment, and I did respond to him. He never answered me. I mean, he's a cool guy. He's been on here with us before. But he was like all worried. He's like, I'll reserve judgment. What are you talking about, the Rosario Dawson thing? Not the cartoon. He's like, I really don't know well, but I'll reserve judgment as long as they don't mess up the character. Because if they do, I'm not watching the show anymore. And I asked him, I'm like, what do you mean by they? I go, Dave Filoni's like one of the main writers on The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka is his creation. I mean, Dave Filoni can't mess up Ahsoka. It's his creation. Whatever she is what he says it is. He can't mess it up. You get what I'm saying? That's the thing I don't understand. It's like, and if she is a lesbian, Filoni's writing Clone Wars, and he's been writing this for a long time. This was already in planning way before Disney even bought it. Okay, I mean, they had the season 7 going on, planned the Siege of Mandalore, all this stuff that was already in Filoni's mind for a while. So whatever she is, she is. So that's when I tell people they got to ask themselves this question, because they try to pose it as, we have no problem with representation in movies. We have a problem with forced diversity and bad writing, right? Okay, which I make the argument. Okay, well, if you think the issue then is really bad writing, right? It's, you say we have no problem. We don't care who's in there or what color they are, as long as it's a good story. Okay, well, if that's all you care about, and you like what Filoni's been doing, and it's his character, and he decides to make her lesbian, are you saying suddenly Filoni's a bad writer? Suddenly it's forced diversity? Or is it really you just don't want her?
You know what we need to do? I need to cover this in This Week in Woke with Boshti. I don't know if we can have you on Monday. If you're taught too busy, but this would be a perfect look, because this ties in with the other topic we were thinking about. Right. What woke is to you, because woke means different things. Just because
I don't even want to use the word woke, because here's the funny thing. And it came up today, believe it or not, because as much as Marie loves Harlequin, she never watched the original Batman the animated series, right? And that was on from between 92 and 95. Okay. And we were watching the episode, which was like Harley's third appearance or fourth appearance. It was the episode entitled Harley and Ivy. It's when she first met Poison Ivy, right? And this was back in like 93. And Ivy's like telling her basically, why are you still with this guy? You see how he treats you. You need to learn how to become an independent woman. And it was like basically a cartoon superhero version of the fucking Nissan commercial. Okay. And back then, no one was screaming it was woke. The big fans who say they like the original Harley, they don't like this Harley, this SJW Harley, whatever they want to call it. They like the original Harley. They like that cartoon. They didn't have a problem with that. But everything else is woke. When she said the exact same thing. That's why I don't like the word woke, because the word woke is just bullshit. It's not woke. It's a word to cover up you saying you don't like this because it's woke, instead of saying I don't like this because I don't want to see it. That's the thing. You don't want to see it. I'm telling you, Lung, we need a whole separate video, maybe on your channel or on This Week in Woke. This is a perfect topic. You're really breaking it down. I know, but I don't know. I mean, I it just gets to the point of sometimes, like, because I've had these talk with Boshtis too, and it's like, how long do I really want to talk about these fucking asshats? Okay, how long do I really want to talk about them? I mean, I do like exposing their nonsense. You know what I mean? And mostly I do it not because it's like I want to embarrass them or I want to humiliate them or destroy them. It's nothing about that. There's a lot of people, and I mean this in the most respectful way possible, but it's just a reality of humankind. There's a lot of people who are just very influenced. Okay. We see it the way people idolize the Kardashians, the way people idolize any personalities, influencers on Instagram and on YouTube, anywhere you think about it. You have these mass followings and people who just idolize this person and hang on every word they say. Okay. And because that person says it, it becomes gospel fucking truth. Doesn't matter if it's true or not. Doesn't matter if there's any room for debate. But because the person they idolize said it, it's the damn truth. And anyone else who argues it is wrong. Those are the people I'm trying to maybe hopefully make them think a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, here's my thoughts on it. I enjoy doing it. It's my easiest content because it's exactly how I feel. And the more you do it, the more people think. I only really want conversations.
No, it's true.
It helps conversations. It helps people think.
The thing. Yeah. the thing is that you're following are a lot of people that want to see it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Whereas mine, I don't know, it's like a mixed bag. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's a mixed bag, and if I do it too much, it people start to like, you know what I mean? Or and two, and then I mean, this is no disrespect to you. You know, I love you. You're my brother from another mother on here. Okay. I think a lot of people in the Phantom Menace see you more as a comical character. You know what I mean? To where they don't take it to heart as much, and it's like, oh, that's Max. He's just looking for clicks. He's just, you know what I mean? It's a YouTube personality. He's this, and they laugh it off. Whereas me, because I come across so fucking serious, they're like, oh, this guy's serious.
Mhm.
That's why we don't like him.
Well, my
You know what I mean?
my whole career of trying to be in a fandom and trying to find my place. That's why I've latched onto the Gray Odor so strongly.
Yeah.
Is I don't find people that like ghost me when they disagree with me. Like
Right.
I tried to be in the Fandom Collective, which is not the Fandom Menace, which I think have the right idea. But whenever we tried to start a show where we have different, but this is what happened. Whenever we tried to start a show with the War Council, you know how I've tried to keep that series. That series is dead because anytime it gets hot, which is the one time we need it,
they back out and they shut up.
Someone from some other opinion backs out and ghosts me, and that's why I say, "What the hell" with Angus, because Angus, for a long time, was the only one menacer I got that would actually have a legit conversation.
No. But you know why? Because he wasn't a menacer. He got pissed at Jeremy. Okay, the reason he came and talked to you, and I'll be honest about this, because Angus at this point is transparent to me. Okay, the fact that now his damn Twitter is literally everything about fucking Caesar. Okay, he's a fucking follower. I mean, I think his Twitter now says Caesar is Lord, even in a joking fashion. Do you have any self-respect? I would never call any other human being on this planet my Lord, even in a joke. Okay, I won't. That's me. I have too much pride for that. I don't care how much I love him. I wouldn't do it. Okay. Now, if you're okay with degrading yourself that way, fine, cool, do it. But he's transparent. Okay. The only reason he started talking to you and wanted to talk to other people is because he was pissed at Jeremy because he went on that stream and they embarrassed him.
Well, he talked to me before that, though. He did.
Yeah. But he started talking more after that.
Yeah.
Right? Because he got pissed at Anna or whoever the hell it was, and and all this other shit. So he got all mad. Okay. So then he latched onto fucking War Campaign. Okay. Because he felt he had a place there. And his whole thing is, we're doing things better over here because we're just, instead of complaining about what other people are doing, we're creating new things. You're creating fucking stickers on coins.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw the videos. Okay. I saw the videos. You're creating stickers on coins, and you're creating what, 4 or 5 comic books that are all variations of fucking Cyberfrog. It's another amphibian walking around, anthropomorphized fucking amphibian. You have a gator, you have a frog, you have a chameleon, you have a fucking gecko, you have a whatever the fuck. How many goddamn lizards and fucking frogs are you gonna have running around? How about try something fucking unique? How about instead of, I know you want to make money, but how about actually creating something individualistic? Okay. How about and again, I say this because I'm a goddamn fucking writer. All right. You know what I mean? How about being creative and actually creating something that has nothing to do with what someone else is doing? How about, let's create something new. Well, your idea of creating something new is what? Make a fucking non-Star Wars Star Wars?
Yeah.
Fan fiction?
That's your idea of creating? Preston Poulter, people don't like him, but he can talk. He's not afraid. He comes on the show. He says,
here's the thing.
He has his agenda too. He has his agenda.
And
he said, I'll talk to Angus, and Angus wouldn't show up.
Yeah, but he has his agenda, and this is where it falls in between, and this is why the issues I do have with Preston is now the things he's saying about Common Geek isn't wrong. Okay, they're right. But like I've tried to have conversations with him about saying, because I'm a writer, and I've had a graphic novel idea in my head for a while now too. You know what I mean? So it's like something I've wanted to jump into. And I've said, well, how about, why haven't all these people that have been, ousted or left and are angry, why not start your own group, if you will, start your own label, your own brand? okay, where everybody's like they tried doing with Image Comics, okay, like they tried doing with McFarlane and Layfield when they did Image Comics. You know what I mean? You all are in control of your own products. You're all in control of your own IPs. The label doesn't own them. You know what I mean? But you all work together and support each other and promote each other. You know what I mean? And give the content and diversity, like we talk about diversity of thought in TGO, give diversity of content to the customer. So you're not pandering to one specific base. You get what I'm saying? Diversity of content to different customers. And, you know, he pretty much kind of said things like, well, that's creator based. That's not customer based. I'm like, well, the creators are the ones making the fucking comics, not the customers. Okay. I'm talking about giving something to the customers that'll make them happy. All of them. That's the goal, right? Yeah. He's like, well, I'm already doing that on my own. Okay. So you just want to be your own label. So why are you worried about what Comic Cage is doing then? How does that affect you as your own label? If you don't, if your goal isn't worrying about everyone else or making a movement for people or making the customers happy, why are you worried what they're doing? Why don't you just make the customers happy with your book and leave it alone? You see what I'm saying? That's where the agenda plays in, because just like, you know, people say with you or me, it gives his comics a little more press when he's talking about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jedi Wander is messaging me. I'll have you on tomorrow's show, Jedi Wander, because I don't know how much longer we're going to go. Yeah. I will tell Lunga this. I did a video on Cyberfrog earlier, and you know how everyone likes to say winning. Here's the reality. I did for EVS's first campaign, Cyberfrog Blood Honey, which made over 400,000, I think. And then I divided it by the amount of backers, 8,566 backers.
Isn't it like about 120 average or something like that?
No, it was $62.86 average per backer on the first. Okay. Now the Cyberfrog Wreck Planet, I divided the total it is now by the number of per backers.
It's like 120.
3,224 backers. So 121 and 28 cents.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I said. So it's about double.
Double the cost and half the backers.
Yeah.
This
but
is
again,
how,
you know, here's the thing. I don't even get into those number games because you know why? If the guy's making money and they're buying it, who cares? I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? More power to you. You know what I mean? My thing is why you got to try to tear down other people. And their answer to that is because they're trying to tear us down. Well, no. No one, unless you want to count the SJWs, nobody was trying to tear you down until you started going after other people, until you started ostracizing them. Okay. Tenaple, I have my problems with Tenaple too. Okay. But what did he do? He just left. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this. And they decided to make a hate campaign against him just because he didn't want to be a part of it anymore.
I mean, he says little jabs here and there, but that's his.
Well, now,
no. I mean, he did all along, but that's anybody.
It's anybody.
That's
like
everyone.
EVS. Like EVS isn't doing jabs at people all the fucking time.
Right. It's just people being people. I mean, he never crossed the line that I saw. No. Nothing that would justify those forced diversity memes.
Again, it's just, you know, but the thing that would hit with Tenaple is it's not like when they come after me or you, it's not like we have this big business where they're trying to hurt. They're just trying to be assholes. Okay. But when they do it against Doug, they're trying to hurt his business. That's a different story. Mm-hmm. That's not about.
And neither one of us are 100% behind everything he said either. But I
disagree a lot with things that Doug says,
but his right to have his business and his right to go on other YouTube channels without interference is against terms of service. You can't interfere. That's why they do it on Twitter, to mess with you on a different platform, so you're intimidated not to have them on your YouTube channel.
Exactly. And you know, but you know, they know they're doing the same thing and they don't care. They'll keep giving the bullshit excuses of, because if you notice all of them, Fandomists, it's always the same thing, right? It's always they're jealous of us, they're haters, they're weirdos. They all have the same taglines, okay? Across the board, they all say the same fucking thing, right?
Mhm.
Explain to me why I had Vandecoop in the comments of one of my fucking videos yesterday.
He's a follower.
Talking to CJH. Okay, it was it was my video on Ahsoka and
Uh-huh.
Rosario Dawson, right? Had nothing to do with the Phantom Menace. Not mentioned, not anything. CGH comes in there and starts questioning my sources. I'm like, dude, Variety is fucking reporting this. Oh, until StarWars.com says it's not real. I go, and I'm just going back and forth with him. I'm like, dude, it's been kind of being repeated by Variety. I go, your buddies use shit sources like we got this covered. Why are you questioning me? Okay. And he started backtracking about how they're not my buddies or they don't Phantom Menace even talk to me anymore. I'm like, listen, I wasn't even talking about the whole Phantom Menace. Your buddies are Fourth Wave. Okay.
Yeah.
You've been on there with them. Oh, but they don't talk to me. So just kind of went back and forth with him, right? He's like, I'm not even Phantom Menace anymore, this and that, right? Blah, blah. So it was a conversation in the comments of my video that had nothing to do with anything that he was doing this with me, right? And all of a sudden, Vandecoop comes in and says, CGH, you're going to say you're not Phantom Menace, but it's still in your bio. I said, hey, Vandecoop, silly question, but how are you randomly showing up in my goddamn comments of a video that has nothing to do with the Phantom Menace to go through all this conversation between me and CJH to confront him on something he said?
I know him. He tweets stuff to Jeremy to get attention.
Wait.
Like, oh, this is what.
Right. But hold on. That's what I was getting at.
Okay.
Then he said some bullshit about how, oh, it came up in my feed. I was interested in this kind of video, so I happened to cross yours. And it's like, first of all, bullshit. I know you didn't even watch my fucking video. Okay, stop with the bullshit because you know you didn't even fucking watch the video. You were deep diving my comments to see if there's anything you could find. Okay, that's what you were doing, and then you ran across CJH, and I called him out on it. You know, I'm like, but it's kind of weird that you're here. Can you see it's kind of weird? Then all of a sudden he goes, oh, you're the one attacking all of us time. You're obsessed. You're this, and you're talking about this. And I'm like, oh, hold on. Are you talking about my 2 tweets from the other day that you just pretty much outed yourself that's why you're in my comments? Well, I actually laughed at that thing you said about Ryan about the shake, but you need some mental help. I'm like, oh, so now you haven't memorized what my fucking comment on Twitter was. You just exposed yourself that you're in here scouring my comments of someone who apparently is a nobody and is obsessed and jealous, but you're in here worried about my little ass. Y'all scared, buddy. You're scared. You don't like it. You're scared. Okay. You don't want someone like me getting traction. Am I small? Yes. Do I have a huge following? No. But but your biggest nightmare is someone like me getting a big following. So that's what you're worried about. And I'm sorry it bothers you. Sorry, not sorry.
That's why you should do it. That's why you should do it.
Listen, everything I've ever said about anyone there has always been stuff that's shown up on my Twitter fucking feed. Okay. Or videos that I've watched and listened to what they said and that were put on Twitter and it's out there. And I watched it and maybe I commented on it, made a reaction video or talked about what they said in these videos or on Twitter in public. I have never once scoured through fucking Geeks and Gamers or any other person's fucking comment section to find something. That is the most, you know how much energy that takes?
Oh,
That's some weird shit. You want to talk about obsessed?
Yeah.
It ain't me, bro. It ain't me. Yeah,
well,
there's a lot of shit to get off my chest.
I appreciate you coming on, Longo. We should probably end it because I've gone about an hour and a half, and then we could talk like a few minutes behind the scenes. I know you got a busy night, too, probably. I'm actually.
No, I got nothing going on. I was just sitting upstairs watching TV.
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna watch not Rise because I'm still waiting to do that on the Louis Lecca watch party. Do a fresh reaction. But I was going to watch the documentary that comes with it digitally.
Okay.
Because I was enjoying it. Because it has I saw a little bit of it already. And I showed Snow this too. This made me feel so good. Billy Lord talking about her mom. Yeah. And I was getting such good feelings watching the documentary. Because even JJ, people give him crap too. but he seems like he was really happy to do it, even after it. No matter no matter what it took to get him back to do Rise. If he did what he wouldn't plan on doing the end of the trilogy or not, he seemed like he wanted to do it. He was happy about it. The whole set seemed happy, and that's what I wanted to see. It's like a 2-hour documentary that I'm gonna watch. I've been in my dogs are passed out because when they pass out right while I'm streaming, I'm like, whoo, okay, Basil. Whoo. Gassy dogs with all those treats. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, did you tell everybody about grayistheway.com?
Oh,
Brother, come on.
grayistheway.com, and I don't do all the proceeds go to
all the profits. I mean,
all the profits. Okay.
Right, there's production costs to make the shirts, obviously, but all the profits 100% are going to CDP COVID-19 research fund.
I'll bring it up now. Hold on. Testing it out. Oh yeah, it's working. It's working.
You gotta talk about this, man. That's the whole point of it. Not only that, we're using your hashtag as the name of the site. Come on, man.
Here we go. grayistheway.com. I gotta order a shirt. I know Mochi.
I ordered 3, and I'm getting a custom hat.
Cool. And I gotta get a sticker for my mask or something. I don't know. Great work, Longa. See, he's the details guy. I'm the chaos and this gray order.
He's not easily to deal with, guys.
It's true. It's true. Ask the mad wife. It's for real. It's real life. I'm what you see is what you get. This is how I am in real life, all over the place. Let's just make a video. I think you got some of that today. I was making videos all over the place. Those short videos are easy for me to make. I really just roll 10 minutes, and then with StreamYard, it's the easiest video maker. I used to do on my phone, import it to my computer, and all that. With StreamYards, when you pay for the better price, you just record it, download it, and upload it.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been doing. I'm experimenting. I'm trying to see if I could get some traction again in the algorithm with doing these short form videos. I'm still going to do my live streams.
Yeah.
And then I was
there's
also
nothing wrong. We've talked about this. We talked about doing more uploads and stuff. That's fine. It's just with me, and this is just my own problem with me. I'm a planner. I'm a planner, and I need an outline, and I can't just boom upload. I can't just boom record something and upload it. I
have to be real though for you for a second. That's how you get a lot of YouTube success, is just rolling with it. Your stuff is polished though. I love it. I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying some people that are very successful on YouTube, they just constantly upload.
Yeah, but but the people who do it that are, it's not prepared, are the ones that's their personality. You know what I mean? Like, obviously I can keep talking, during a live stream, you know what I mean? But that requires me also, I'm conversing, you know what I mean? So if it's just me staring at a camera.
Well, here's the other thing I was thinking about. Like, you know how StreamYard, you could do pre-recorded. Yeah. Just have 2 gray order members on for a topic for under 10 minutes. It's the screen, 1 or 2. I could create an image. I'll do one for my channel. You do one for your channel. Then you get a little bit back and forth, and it's just
my uploaded content does shit. My Luke video did 76. My Ahsoka video with Rosario did 95 views. It doesn't do anything, dude. Okay. It doesn't go anywhere.
All right. Well, here's the merch. Here's a knit beanie. Can we get a mask? Can we get a gray order mask? No, I mean like a medical mask for the current situation. Maybe that's a bad joke. I don't know.
Yeah,
it is a bad joke. I'm sorry.
No. I'm just saying. But,
I was being real. I'm like, hey, that might work.
There will be more stuff eventually. But right, especially right now when it's for charity, we don't want to overload. A bunch of different things. We just want.
I know my wife is gonna want a hoodie. She likes the hoodie. She likes the comfort, especially when we're catching up on her anime friends.
Yeah, and that's the pullover hoodie.
All right. Different colors. Red. Royal. Can we get a purple too? Because I know you're.
Well, again, like I said, I mean, we'll be able to put whatever we want on here later. You know what I mean? Brian at first place will put whatever we want on.
Oh, okay. This
But
is him. All right.
Yeah, it says, yeah, remember it's through his site. But what, when we're talking about doing stuff for charity, you want to keep it just clean and simple. You don't want to have a million different options, it overloads people. Because the whole point of this, like I said, it's not about making money or doing anything. That's about charity. Now, down the road, if we have a merch store, if that's for profit to help the Gray Order and to help the channels involved, then we'll give a lot of neat options and stuff like that, because it's all, the point is commercialism, but for what we're doing here right now, we just want to keep it clean and simple, and let's help people in need. That's the most important thing right now. But my hat, because he has a trucker hat on there, though, he's making me a custom one. I want a fitted.
Cool.
I want a fitted baseball cap.
That's a nice one
with the logo embroidered.
That looks really cool.
I don't like trucker caps.
Oh, okay.
Those are the snapbacks and the netting. No, I want a fitted actual like a baseball cap.
All right, cool.
And,
well, that's great.
And the logo not because that's like silk screened on there. I want the logo embroidered like baseball teams.
Cool. That would be nice. So you'll probably expound on this tomorrow's stream.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about it in tomorrow's stream as well.
Have you reached? Maybe I should ask you after.
But you need to, in all your videos going forward, you need to put the link for this in your description.
Okay, I will. Definitely will. They got big sizes too. That's good for. I'm a bit. This madman's a big guy, so I like the bigger sizes.
What you want for the clothes or for the? I get like an XL.
I do a double XL.
Oh yeah, no, XL is good for me. Technically, I could fit it in a large too, but it shows too much, so I'll go with the XL. But yeah, and two, if I get a large, once I wash it a couple times, then it's too tight. So
I'm copying this and I'm saving it, so I put in the description. Oh, but what I was gonna say, maybe I should ask you off air, but Star Wars Only is a pretty frequent collaborator.
Yeah.
I would love to hear you, him, and Dominic. Maybe after the initial thing, I don't know if you've reached out to him yet, but I would love to hear him get in there too at some point during the stream if he's available.
I could shoot him a link. Because Dominic's on, I haven't been inviting anybody really. Mm-hmm. Not because I don't want anyone on, just because.
Just as a viewer, because you two are more. I know my strengths and weaknesses. I'm not an articulate guy. A guy in a mask is not going to get.
You do pretty damn good, man.
No, but I'm not going to get the most interviews having a mask on here. But this is where you're a strong suit as a leader in the Gray Order, where you could get opportunities like this for interviews. And I just as a viewer of both you and Star Wars Only's content, I at some point it'd be cool to get him on too later after you're done with the initial.
Oh yeah, I mean he's next to you. He's my bud, man. He's welcome on anytime. He knows that.
So that's what I was gonna say. If you haven't yet, I would love to see that.
Yeah. He's welcome. Yeah, he's welcome on anytime. So yeah, but yeah, as far as the channel goes too, I mean, if I'm fortunate enough to get there, I would love my channel to be primarily interviews,
cool.
of actors, writers, people behind the scenes, whatever. I'd love to do interviews on my show like that and make that the majority of the content for at least my channel. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's the great thing about the Gray Order. Everybody
it gives opportunities for people like me too, like to jump in at the end to get a few questions in, because I'll be honest, I'm not nabbing that many interviews. I know it.
Well, but that's the point I was getting at. We all have our strengths, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing with the Gray Order. All the content creators here have different strengths. You know what I mean? It's saying, you're not an interview guy and you wear a mask, that doesn't mean it's a weakness. It just means your strengths lie elsewhere, and your strengths lie in getting people pumped up. I mean, and getting people involved and getting them. That's where your strength lies, and spitting truth. So I mean, your strengths are there. I mean. But that's the thing about the Gray Order. That's where the diversity, comes in too. Not just a thought, but we're not cookie cutter.
Yeah.
It's not like a certain channel where they all sound the same. Where it's literally one person puts out a video and then they pass the script down to the next
Oh,
four
yeah.
channels, and then they put out the same fucking video. It's just a different voice saying it, whatever. But yeah, that's what we're trying to do here, and everybody has different strengths, and we all bring something different to the table.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to end it. We got to keep the viewers wanting more. So tune in tomorrow for your interview with Dominic Pace, which I'm super pumped for. I can't wait.
I still got to finish writing up questions.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, I did say it in the Discord too. If you guys have any, questions that you want me to ask Dominic, if you're in the Discord, you just email, not even Discord, just email them to me, darthlunga@gmail. Put pace in the subject line. Just let me know if you have any questions you want him asked. Email them to me, and I'll throw them all in the bag of questions that I could possibly ask.
Cool, dude. I encourage people to do that because it'd be great to say, "Oh, I have some viewer questions." He'll be happy. Dominic Pace will probably be happy. But that's great. So all of you watching right now, send it to Lunga in his email, so he's ready and prepared.
It's just like my Twitter one. It's darthlunga@gmail.
Yeah, send him. Send him.
There's Lewis. He says I'm going to be going live at 9 p.m., which is his time, which is 11 p.m. my time. Sure. Yeah, it's Saturday night. I can come on, Lewis. Yeah,
Lewis. I was going to watch. Maybe I might pop in for a little bit, but I was going to watch the documentary about the Rise of Skywalker. Well, that just goes to. All right. Well, that just goes to prove that I should end this because I got to do some other things, and I might be on Lewis's channel shortly. But I also want to watch the documentary, so I might pop in and say hi. Mm-hmm. So bye, everyone.
Yeah, bye, everyone.
No, you could say it.
No, it's no big deal. It's okay. It's good.
All right. Okay. That would be great. All right. Bye, everyone. All right. I'm ending it now.